Everyone, now corporate presentations will begin. Please gather around the screen. First, Mr. Ito Tomonori from Japanese Physical Therapy Association will make a presentation. Mr. Ito, please.
I'm Tomonorito. I will give you this presentation on behalf of Japanese Physical Therapy Association Vice President Shinichi Daikuya. As we are healthcare profession, what we can do is contribution for the healthy city in context of ASEAN Smart Cities. I'm going to introduce about some tips of healthcare and possibilities for the smart cities. First of all, I'd like to briefly explain about Japanese Physical Therapy Association. Japanese Physical Therapy Association is established in 1966. Nationally and internationally, health and healthcare have become more diverse. JPTA, we now implement various activities for the people and meet the needs of society. Physical therapist is a title of the health profession. You can see what we do on the right side of this slide. You can see the example of the activities for contribute for global health at the right side of this slide. ASEAN Physical Therapy Forum, held since 2017 biannually. From 19 countries and territories, representatives of physical therapy associations and government officials who in charge of rehabilitation and physical therapy participated. So you can see the face of health minister there here. So and in order to tackle global issues, our project are related to some SDGs. Not only health and well-being, but also like education and decent work, innovation, inequalities. These are based on partnership work together with our collaboration. And here, I like to distribute physical therapies. Describe physical therapy. At top of the screen is a description of physical therapy taken from the World Physiotherapy website. Here, we contribute for people's health, welfare, and happiness. There are two types of physical therapy: direct and indirect. Direct physical therapy is treatment, exercise, electrotherapy, and so on. It can be therapeutic service providing in the hospital or our facilities. Indirect physical therapy is instruction, advice, and education, which is providing for the purpose of functional improvement, prevention, health promotion, and public health. The target is clients, caregivers, community, and students, and so on. They are mainly provided by using video's remote support and another remote tools. This slide shows an actual example of physical therapy, essentially, especially around an indirect situation. As you can see, left side, physical therapists from hospital and other instructions actually visit clients to take their physical function. Physical therapists may also visit to client from requests of family members, caregivers, and nursing staff. And this slide shows an introduction, some indirect physical therapy education exchange. The upper left photo shows exercise instruction for group. This shows a physical therapist teaching a group of people face to face while monitoring and participants' condition and status. On the upper right, we are also holding academic meetings and interacting at the grassroots level through the language exchange system we have developed. And the bottom left photo showed instructing exercise by video phone with carefully attention to their vital signs and measurements and so on. In the bottom right, photos show a situation of distance learning with the University of Health Science of Cambodia, which combined movies and interactive classes. So that we introduced direct physical therapy and indirect physical therapy. In the case of indirect physical therapy service using IoT and ICTs, now becoming more familiar. So IoT and ICT can be applied for social platform among physical therapists, such as grassroots and interactions through social networking and language exchange in the field of our service. Interactive e-learning is also applicable for education and training physical therapists and other professionals. This is expected to be a complement to direct on-site instruction or even an alternative to direct instruction. Furthermore, for smart city and super cities, possibility is more and more extending. With technologies such as device developed and robotics, solution changes significantly from medical treatment to prevention. So it is expected to be applied not only to instruction remotely, but also for safe housing and city planning. We expect that physical therapists can apply their knowledge and kinesiology, movement, and motion dynamics when it is necessary to monitor and detect signs of behavior such as tendency of fall down and or abnormal behavior from the mild dementia in older populations. So we propose you that healthy city adding physical therapy skills within the smart city. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ito. So everyone, we're having corporate presentation in the foyer. Please take a look around the podium.
いいですか？はい。よろしいですかね。はい。
Okay, next, Mr. Taga Sena from LEBER will make a presentation. Mr. Taga, please.
Thank you. Yes. Welcome everyone to Japan. I hope you enjoy the time here. I would like to introduce my smartphone application named LEBER, which is you can ask any health problem to the doctors 24 hours. Okay, it's very, very simple system that maybe millions of people in the world come up with this idea. But we are one of the company which make it in the real world. We have 400 doctors in the smartphone who can answer your health problem anytime 365. And now we have about 100 users. And what I want you to notice about our service is 1,200 schools in Japan, which is about 3.5% of national school, are using our system, which means about 450 students and their guardians are using our system. And as many of the audience here maybe know that we are now doing, Japanese government are doing many national projects, and we are the participants of two of the projects, three of the projects. And here's our problem, here's our issue related to the school. And maybe many of them already know about the conditions of Japanese education, that number of children who are not going to the schools are increasing each year. And also, this is very, very sad, very, very sad situation that we have a number of students who commit suicide are increasing every year. This is very sad. So, here's our solution. Because many of them are using in the schools. We are about to start this mental health check system. This is students. When they come to the school, they open up the tablets or smartphone in the school, and they report their mental condition of that day. That goes to the teacher's system. So teachers can notice, oh, you're in a very bad condition today. So this helps teachers to notice who are in a bad condition. Maybe he's having a trouble in home, he's having a trouble with their friends, maybe he's having mental problem. But teachers can notice and can go to him and to support him. And also, we have to face another problem that I think many of you know that Tsukuba City are full of the doctors. Many doctors are living in Tsukuba City. And we have so many hospitals. At nighttime, the hospital have to accept so many patients, but 95% of the patients that really doesn't no need to visit the hospital at nighttime, but they go to the hospital because of their having anxiety. And 95% of them can solve their problem at nighttime if they use our system. If they can consult with the doctors in the smartphone, they don't have to come to the hospital at nighttime. So we tested. How many people feel relieved after they're using our system? And 90% of them feel relieved after they get answer from our doctors, which leads to 34% of the users stayed at home after they get answer from the doctors, which decreases our social welfare burden to the Japanese government, which leads to maybe many of them already hear about the symposium. And here is our users' comment after they used our system. Our system is very unique because one question are answered by 2 or 3 doctors. Maybe this is very similar situation that if you go to the hospital and you got wrong answer from the doctors, or you are not satisfied with the doctors you talked with in the hospital. But our system, you can get 2 or 3 answers from different doctors. This is very unique about our system. So here's our booth. Please visit our booth if you want to know more details about the LEBER. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Taga. So next, Ms. Tamaru Michiko from METAWATER will make a presentation. Ms. Tamaru, please.
Thank you. I'm Michiko Tamaru from METAWATER. Today, I'd like to talk about our distinctive process for wastewater treatment. Here's the outline for this presentation. Firstly, I will introduce my company, METAWATER. Then, I'd like to talk about high-rate filtration system and pre-treated trickling filter system. Let's start with METAWATER's overview. METAWATER is Japan's leading engineering company in water and environment sectors. Our projects are covered from EPC up to O&M to PPP projects. METAWATER has two features. The one is having the original technologies, and the another one is having the research and develop center to innovate those original technologies. METAWATER has the technology for smart city and high-rate filtration system and pre-treated trickling filter system, which I will introduce today, can contribute to smart energy and smart economy and smart living in your society. Now let's take a look at one of our technology, high-rate filtration system called HRFS. HRFS is developed as the countermeasure of combined sewer overflow, and HRFS can be used for simple treatment. Also, HRFS can be used as the alternative system of the primary sedimentation tank in sewage treatment plants. This system is composed by our original filter media, upper screen, and backwash device. SS and solidity BOD will be removed through the filter media. There are four features of HRFS. First one is high filtration rate. If you use HRFS only for the time of raining, it is possible to treat water by 1,000 meter per day filtration rate. Second one is that being able to remove the suspended solids, which is more than 1 millimeter particle size. Third one is not a need for coagulant. And final one is easy to operate because the backwash cleaning is possible by only opening and closing of the valves. So there are more than 50 installation records as of October this year, mainly centered in big cities in Japan. Also, HRFS is adopted at the Yanser Sewage System Project in Vietnam, which is ongoing by ODA loan. Now let's move on to the pre-treated trickling filter system called PTF. PTF has the certification of technology for overseas from Japan Sewage Works Agency in 2014. PTF is composed by three technologies. In the first stage, FSF removed the debris which is contained in the sewage and decreased the burden of the latter process greatly. In the second stage, HTF removed the soluble BOD with retaining the bioorganisms on the surface of the media. In the final stage, SLS removed the delaminated biofilm from HTF. There are 6 features of the PTF, but today I will introduce 3 of them. Please look at the red part. The biggest feature of the PTF is low power consumption by energy conservation. PTF do not need aeration, so 75% power reduction is possible compared to the conventional activated sludge process. The second one is space saving. PTF can be installed in about half area compared to the conventional activated sludge process. The third one is that you can operate and maintain the PTF easily and simply. Additionally, this system is fully automated, so PTF don't require skilled operators. Now let's take a look at installation records of PTF. First installation record is the project of water quality improvement for Japanese bridge area in Hoi-An City, which installed by JICA ODA grant. In 2018, METAWATER constructed 2,000 cubic meter per day PTF system. Now, the system is operating stably. And PTF is also adopted as the project for sewage system development in Phnom Penh. The main work is to construct the new wastewater treatment plant of 5,000 cubic meter per day and to lay new water conveyance pipe. The construction is ongoing stably, and the completion will be scheduled in November this year. So today we looked at our solutions to improve the environment and also your daily lives in your country. These are our contacts. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. And also, please come to our booth. Thank you so much. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Ms. Samaru. Thank you. So corporate presentations continue. Next, Mr. Ashoka from MinebeaMitsumi will make a presentation. Mr. Ashoka?
Yes, good
Okay.
afternoon, everyone. Yes. Okay, today I would like to briefly talk about our smart lighting and smart city solution by MinebeaMitsumi. So MinebeaMitsumi smart city solution is based on smart lighting. So this is MinebeaMitsumi smart LED street light. This is the main part of our smart city solution. And this is integrated with lots of different MinebeaMitsumi's original technologies that come from other business segments. For example, optical technology, power unit technology, wireless technology, and die casting technology. And also, the semiconductor technology is also utilized to produce different types of sensors that supports the smart city solution. And I would like to briefly talk about the 5 main features of our solutions. So first, efficient lighting. We use a unique optical technology in our smart LED street light, and that distributes highly uniform brightness on the street, as you can see in the picture. And this is compatible to any wideness of the street and can be used in different area. And the second is the wireless technology. We adopt 6-LoWPAN wireless mesh network, IoT network. And in this network, each street light is connected to each other and also connected to the internet so that we can monitor and control each device from our PC. And in the city, it will create a mesh wireless network that will be the base to expand our smart city solution for based on the requirement of different cities. And third is the centralized management. All the devices can be controlled in the same platform, which we call Central Management System, in short, CMS. And the fourth is energy efficiency. Basically, it's a smart street light, so we can customize the dimming by remotely, and this helps in saving energy significantly. For example, when there is the traffic volume is very low in the street, we can reduce the brightness of the street light so that we can save lots of electricity. And talking about saving, if we replace 1,000 mercury street lights into smart lighting, we can save about 27 million yen. And this will contribute in a reduction of 646 CO2 emission. And the fifth one is expandability. So from the smart lighting, we can expand to smart city by adding different types of sensors and IoT device in the same network. For example, in the sector of weather and environment, disaster preparedness, energy saving, traffic and urban planning, and security. And the smart lighting will be the core of the smart cities solutions. So next, I would like to talk about some solutions by MinebeaMitsumi and use cases. Our one of the main focus is on disaster preparedness. We can collect sensor data from different sensors installed in a risk area at different locations, and a local government can utilize those data to dispatch alert for evacuations or to update the residents with the real-time situation of the disaster or any occurrences. And the next is traffic solutions to contribute in the efficient parking. We use the parking sensor. And next is the waste solution to manage the collection of the garbage effectively. And here we use the waste sensors. And these kind of solutions will also contribute in creating a zero carbon society. And this is a use case in Osaka Prefecture. We have installed a set of environment sensor and camera in different area in the mountain regions. And what they do is the local government staff can check the camera image and get the real-time environmental data to analyze the condition of the road. And if there is a heavy rainfall or heavy snowfall or icing in the road, they can instruct to block the road so that they can prevent accidents in the road. And another use case is in Tsukuba City. They use the smart street light to reduce the energy power consumption. And in 2022, there was a big earthquake in Japan, and the central government instruct all the local governments to reduce the consumption of electricity. And at that time, Tsukuba City could immediately apply the dimming control on the street light to reduce significant amount of electricity. And the other part, there are also sensors installed in the smart streetlight pole. And these sensors will send the environment data to the control center. And the data will be used to provide heat stroke prevention solutions and also to predict the solar power generations for the advanced energy management. So these are the use cases. And the third one is the effective parking. This is basically more deployed in the European countries and in the USA to effectively manage the parking facilities. And lastly, I would just like to introduce you the status of worldwide installation. Most of the smart solutions are installed, maybe more focused on the smart lighting, are installed in the European countries, Chile, and in Asian countries, in Cambodia, around 20,000 streetlights installed, and currently expanding in Japan and Thailand. And so overall, around 130,000 smart streetlights installed worldwide, and including other different kinds of sensors. So this will be the end of my presentation. Thank you very much. And I would also like to invite you to our booth number 4. If you have further questions, we will be very happy to explain to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ashoka. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're setting PC for next presentation. Okay? Okay. Now, next, Mr. Iwata Wataru from NEC will make a presentation. Mr. Iwata, please.
Hello, my name is Iwata from NEC Corporation, and thank you very much for giving me a chance for the press, and thank you very much for giving me a chance to introduce our NEC Global Smart City Experience Solution and Case Study today. So let me begin. So firstly, let me begin by introducing our company NEC. As you can see here, we are a company with a history of more than 100 years, founded in 1899. Our main business areas are telecommunication and IT. We are a solution provider and system integrator for these business areas. We operate in more than 50 countries with more than 280 group companies. We're focusing on 5G, biometrics, AI, and smart city. Then let me introduce our smart city. First of all, I would like to talk about NEC Global Smart City Experience. In Japan, we have 41 cities experience providing child safety monitoring, disaster mitigation, tourism services, and city information services. In India, we have 15 cities experience, and that experience and achievement are growing very rapidly now. And in Europe, we have a large number of experience as well in Spain, in Portugal, and so on. As mentioned in the previous slide, in Japan, we have experience in the 41 cities, including ongoing projects. Based on these experiences in Japan, India, and Europe, we would like to contribute to making your cities smarter and safer by utilizing NEC digital technologies. So, what kind of solution does NEC have for smart city? Let me introduce the highlight of them. Firstly, ICC. This is Integrated Command and Control Center software with following function: live dashboard, data analytics to give you fruitful insight of your data, SOP standard operating procedure management, and device management, incident management, these kind of things. Secondly, it is CEP. This is Citizen Engagement Portal. This is a web portal to provide online interface for citizens, residents, and visitors and tourists. Thirdly, it is MyEye. This is video analytics suite, AI and machine learning-based video analytics solution designed to extract real-time valuable insight from video stream with vehicle detection and people detection function. We are sure that your city already has a variety of systems in place as shown below, the subsystems. We provide these systems as a master system integrator, of course, but I would like to highlight here is more importantly, we as a data platform provider, we integrate, visualize the data, and analyze those data stored in silos in each system to give you more valuable insight on data and utilize more for your better city management. From this page, I would like to introduce our case in Europe and India. Number one case is Lisbon. So the key challenges of Lisbon was information spread across application, data stores in silo, but limited collaboration between institutions that result in the reactive and sporadic city management. So NEC helped Lisbon Council to enhance city operations through implementing Lisbon Intelligent Management Platform, which aggregating, managing, and optimizing 200 plus data set from 140 plus external systems, including 16,000 sensors for their efficient management of the city operations. Second case is Cordoba province in Spain. So key challenges of the Cordoba, Spain was sustainable and efficient digital transformation and become a truly sustainable city to cope with the rapid urbanization. NEC helped Cordoba province by providing Cloud City Operations Center as a smart city platform, which is capable of multi-tenancy of 77 local governments and intelligent AI analytics, and also waste, energy, and water management system as vertical smart city solutions. And third case is about Delhi, India. So key challenges of the Delhi were safety concerns, rising crime rates, infrastructure gap, inadequate public services and city civic amenities, and emergency response, inefficient medical and emergency services. So NEC, we supported transforming Delhi into a safer and smarter city with providing 10,000 cameras with video analytics for real-time monitoring. And we also provided multi-level command center as a centralized hub for efficient incident monitoring. And data center for robust data management also we provided to enhance Delhi's public safety and security. Lastly, it is about Silvassa, India, one of the most important manufacturing hub in Western India. So key challenges for Silvassa were to improving convenience in accessing public and civic services, supporting efficient traffic control and public safety, and strengthening the city's preparedness for the natural disaster. So to meet these challenges, NEC provided integrated command control center, which bring public and civic services under a unified platform, and provided a mobile application to residents of Silvassa for better access to the services. Also, big data and AI technologies such as video analysis were also provided, which utilize and contribute for security enhancement of Silvassa. So this is my end of my presentation, and I am very pleased to present our solution experience to you today. And we would be very happy to assist your project by using NEC digital technologies, experience and know-how accumulated in the real project. Thank you very much for your attention, and we look forward to meet you at the booth number 5 and your city office. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Iwata. So next presentation from Mr. Iwakura Daisuke, Rock Garage. Mr. Iwakura, please.
Thank you for introduction. Oh, okay. I'd like to talk to you about my in-house product and our company business. The company name is Rock Garage at Kogashi in Ibaraki. Our business is based on drone and robot system. This is R&D business. So there are our business. First one is in-house product for rescue team. Second one and third one as technical support for large company and startups. At first, this one is our technology to make drone system and mechanical design and control system design for robot and to make mobile apps and smart glass system and integrated there, this one. Here is an in-house product. The name is Third Eye for rescue teams. Please see our video.
サードアイを使った捜索シミュレーション。スマートグラスを使って指揮本部と情報を共有し、迅速な対応を
This
実
one
現します。
is tablet apps for headquarter. He is a rescue man. Headquarter can check the position in the
全
map.
隊員の現在地、隊員の移動軌跡、隊員の見ている風景、指揮本部で打ったピン。タブレット端末にすべての情報が集約。
Here is map. Here is smart glass view.
難しかった状況判断も視覚情報を共有できるので判断スピードが格段に向上。的確でスピーディーな指揮命令が可能に。複数チームでの活動もよりスムーズに。スマートグラスを使った最先端の捜索支援システムサードアイ。これまでの救助活動は無線機を使って指揮本部に詳細を音声で報告。音声の情報をもとに最前線の状況を把握、隊員に指示。状況がわかるまでに時間がかかったりと課題も多かった。そこでサードアイシステムを導入すると、最前線の隊員が見ている映像と位置情報がリアルタイムに共有可能に。スマートグラスをつけた隊員は GPS 搭載機能により、より直感的に目的物の方向を知ることができ、他の部隊の動きも確認できるので連携が図れます。ドローンをプラスすることで AI が要救助者をリアルタイムに発見。このシステムを使うことで既存の指揮命令のフローを崩さず、 現場の活動が迅速にかつ正確になります。真に役立つロボットで世界を変えていく。
Okay. Next one is our business for large company and startups. This is drone designing and component integration, like LiDAR or visual camera or computers. Here is more big drones. And another one is a small one. Here is a bridge inspection drone. This drone contains LiDAR and high resolution camera and strong light strobo. Right side image is a LiDAR view. This one is a smart glass system and XR system. We made 3D XR view, like left image. Right one is a mobile app to design drone waypoints. We integrate drone and XR and AI. And in the result, we made a smart glass system, third eye. Another one is AI, only AI system for soil sample analysis. We are trying non-drone robot system. Left image is a hovercraft to use なんだろうto acquire indoor sensor data. Right one is a motor test bench for drone motor manufacturers. This is a startup support. Right side photo is a big startup in Japan. He making flying cars. Bottom one is my client. Thank you. Thank you for listening. 大丈夫です。
Thank you very much, Mr. Iwakura.
Thank you for attention. Here is my booth. Please check.
Thank you. So, next presentation is from Mr. Sekiguchi Naoto, Sakai Heavy Industries. So, Mr. Sekiguchi, please.
Thank you. Thank you for introducing me. I'm Sekiguchi from Sakai Heavy Industry. Sakai Heavy Industry is manufacturer and sellers company. Sakai was founded in 1918. We are a few of the in the world specialized road construction machine. To reach customer worldwide, we have a strong global network. We have distributed in 51 countries and manufacture sales service facility in Japan, Indonesia, China, United States. In ASEAN market, it's very important to us. We produce and sell our main products in Indonesia. SAKAI is especially focused on advancing in the field of autonomous driving system and plan to expand globally. In addition, we are working to improve safety for operation and construction quality, improvement ICT on construction site, and achieve carbon reduction. Furthermore, we are dedicated to making the construction site more advanced and eco-friendly. As smart city development progress, we will connecting access road between smart city is an important infrastructure development. If access road between smart city are uneven and prone to damage, it's unlikely we can achieve the true smart city. This is our road maintenance machine coming to play. As you can see, the yellow machine is the SAKAI road stabilizer PM550-S. It can be improved condition by mixing special material and utilize road stabilizer method. The road stabilizer has a drum with a center conical bit for the crushing road and the mixing material, enhancing in the strength of the road base course by adding the materials such as cement and asphalt emulsion during the milling process or remaining existing road material. The stabilizer method can be broadly categorized into the three types. The first is soil load. It involves improvement of ground as well as the stabilization of the base course. The second is improvement granular load. The third is involves the recycling of existing for the road rehabilitation and making new base course. It can be applied both to new construction work and repair work. Let us introduce road construction site in Japan managed by Koshigaya City, located by near Tokyo. In the asphalt pavement, you can observe the damage such as crack. At this construction site, we recycle a portion of the existing road and additive cement and asphalt emulsion. You can see cement is already spread on the road and the road stabilizer starts. It sprays the emulsion and the mix in drum food is cement at the same time. Under that is Japanese general construction progress. First is dump truck, milling machine, spreading cement. After that, stabilizer. After stabilizing, the base course will become flexible and durable thanks to the stabilizer, finishing with asphalt pavement using recycling mixed asphalt. This is table representing the life cycle cost construction maintenance work with initial cost denoted by points. The table top illustrates the cost simulation for the 36 years with small maintenance work every 3 years. The initial cost amount to 40 points annually. And the total cost for the scenario is maintenance every 3 years, 520 points. On the other hand, the table below depicts a cost simulation for big maintenance for every 3 years using a stabilizer. Initial cost occurs every 15 years with a volume of 100 points. However, total cost is only 300 points, indicating a major cost saving and resulting in the excellent life cycle cost. This simulation shows the advantage of stabilizer method. This picture training in Kenya, SAKAI is not construction company. However, we have experience in the stabilizer method, including load structure design, mix design, and construction procedure. Therefore, we can pass and instruct to stabilize technical transfer to engineer in your country. In conclusion, this is a key proposal. SAKAI load stabilizer is available for the shortened term of job site, construct with a good condition and long life load. Construct all weather load from the soil and granular load. Construct all weather load from soil. Construct strong structure load from disaster. Maintenance of damaged asphalt pavement road. Road maintenance with a stabilizer technology transfer by special train for SAKAI. This is our concept word. Road must be built, world must be connected. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Sekiguchi. So next, Mr. Yamanami Tatsuki from Verge will make a presentation. Mr. Yamanami, please.
Hello, ASEAN Smart City leaders. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay. I would like to introduce our proposal for realizing urban as a service, a unity of the mobility as a service and building as a service. First of all, I would like to introduce our service, Smart City Data Platform, HORAI. And HORAI is firstly launched at Seto Triennale 2019 as a land sea multimodal mobility as a service platform. And Setouchi area is one of the most high-end tourist areas in the world. And in order to satisfy the high-end tourism customers, we have provided this HORAI application in order to provide must-use visitor services via digital solutions in collaboration with locals. And at the same time, by collecting data from GPS on the smartphones, we have provided a database consultation to facility operators and mobility operators in order to improve the target marketing of each local operators. And so we realized digitized visitor service management in one platform. And this HORAI platform includes a consumer application, and at the same time, we provide a business platform to improve facility management and mobility management using data, especially people movement data. And I would like to introduce some cases of the application of HORAI app. Firstly, we have provided HORAI app in one of the most famous international theater festival in Hyogo Prefecture, Tsukuba City. We have packaged digitized one-day bus ticket and ID link with the theater system in order to increase the economical impact to the local areas on this theater festival. That's because before we have joined this theater festival, the tourist visitors came to the theater festival. However, they just go home. They didn't buy anything the surrounding areas. So we have packaged the theater tickets and bus tickets and some more, how can I say, the measures to increase the consumption of visitors in order to promote their trip and consumption to enhance the economical impact to the surrounding areas. And after that, we have visualized the visitors' behaviors using the GPS data, and the Toyooka municipality using our data to improve the operation of the festival. And there are more cases, like in the big shopping mall, or in order to vitalizing Tokyo waterfront areas, or in order to increase the use of airports. HORA helps the digitalization of the measures for facilities and areas to improve and visualize your customers' move and stay behaviors. And I would like to explain the merit of packaging and integration. In Japan, we are trying to package city services in one app, like the mobility, or the residence, or hospital, or shopping mall. And the reason why we are doing packaging is by packaging, we enable efficient urban management and development. Because by the collaboration, we can enhance the brand image of the local areas. And at the same time, we can transfer customers from the shopping mall to some other local shops, or from shops to hospitals. And in order to increase the reciprocal transfer effect, we are doing packaging. And at the same time, we visualize the entire visitor's experience using GPS data. And by doing so, we improve the facility marketing management, like the merchandising or tenant mix. And HORA can connect with so many city services, like a EDC card, or a transport IC card, or mobility as a service APIs. And at the same time, our HORA can be connected with buildings, like smart locks or building OS. And most of mobility as a service platform cannot be connected with the building OS. And most of the building OS cannot be connected with mobility as a service. But in HORA app, HORA platform, we can connect the building domain and transportation domain. So by the collaboration of the transportation and the building, we can realize smart cities efficiently. Okay, lastly, I would like to introduce some advanced cases. In Japan, recently, the government and many municipalities are promoting the introduction of autonomous self-driving bus. However, the problem is the business model. You should invest so much money in order to introduce autonomous bus. But in the usual bus transportation, people pay only 2,000 yen, like that, $2. However, by $2, we cannot monetize autonomous shuttle. And so in order to, improve that situation, we have packaged the, room services for the wealthy vacation villa owners in the rural areas, and 24 hours mobility and a nighttime coupons in one package subscription services. So by doing so, we are going to monetize autonomous bus from the wealthy people. And I would like to introduce the building OS case. In many city development projects, big developers are introducing building OS. However, they are seeking ways to monetize building OS. And our answer is, why not use the data from building OS to vitalize their areas surrounding a building? And so we are going to connect our area platform HORA with the building OS, and utilizing data aggregated in the building OS. And so I would like to say, embedding services can also be centrally converted to X as a service, just like mobility services. So by connecting building as a service, like the building OS, with the mobility as a service, we can make urban as a service. In Smart City project, we build some buildings and towns, but it takes so big investments. But why not achieve that goal by software? This is the urban as a service concept. There is our booth, so please visit. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yamanami. Thank you. And next, Mr. Oyama Yujiro from Urban Renaissance Agency will make a presentation. Mr. Oyama, please.
Good afternoon for distinguished guests from ASEAN countries and participants from Japan. I am Yujiro Oyama from Urban Renaissance Agency. Please call us UR. I'm glad to have the opportunity to present this presentation. Today, I would like to introduce urban development experiences of UR in Japan and overseas activities. At first, I would like to introduce our company profile. UR has established in 1955 by Japanese government to implement government policy on housing and urban development in Japan. UR has been coping with urban issues, which changes depends on the social and economic condition. We have 4 major business fields: urban redevelopment and rental housing management, and new town development and reconstruction for disaster to solve urban issues. And we have accumulated knowledge in each of them. Today, I would like to introduce a recent example of project in the field of urban redevelopment. The location is in the Yaesu area, where is east front area of Tokyo Station. There are a lot of aged office buildings in this area. The project is to develop one of the largest integrated bus terminals in Japan, seizing the opportunity of 3 urban redevelopment projects planned here. Tokyo Station is a gateway to Tokyo and a hub for buses to various parts of Japan. However, since bus stops are distributed around the station, it is inconvenient to transfer, and there is a problem that vehicle traffic and pedestrian movement are hindered. In this development, we aim to solve the problem by consolidating bus terminals in line with the projects of redevelopment of buildings. This redevelopment project is divided into 3 businesses, and it is difficult to coordinate the integrated usage method. UR has coordinated the use of the bus terminals integrated by acquiring the bus terminal floors in 3 areas at once. In addition, developers are given incentive for advanced use by establishing bus terminals, improving the profitability of their businesses. In this way, the intervention of UR has made it possible to set up public facilities while ensuring the profitability of operators. We would like to expand this kind of domestic knowledge overseas. Next, I will explain the role of UR in ASEAN countries. On the left side, we become partner with government and agencies and private companies in each country. And UR is on the center. The right side is relevant agencies of Japan, central government such as Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism, and government-affiliated agencies such as JICA and JOIN. Private companies with advanced Japanese technology. In cooperation with J-Code, which is a Japanese companies association, consists of 50 companies. We will produce urban development that makes use of Japanese technology. UR have 3 phases to connect Japan and Asian countries: consultant, coordinator, and technical advisor. As a producer of comprehensive urban development, we support the realization of smart cities to enrich your cities. Next, I will explain our initiatives in ASEAN countries. In 2023, UR exchanged Memorandum of Understanding with PT Mass Rapid Transit Jakarta to promote transit-oriented development project in Indonesia. In 2020, Memorandum of Cooperation was exchanged between the four parties, Ministry of Transport of Thailand, State Railway of Thailand, Emirate, and UR, to promote the Smart City project in Thailand. Your experience and knowledge about TOD and Smart City project in Japan has been highly evaluated by partners in Asian countries. We promise UR can be a reliable partner for Asian countries. We contribute to solve the urban challenges in Asian countries by utilizing the know-how and technology of urban development that we have cultivated in Japan. Please feel free to contact us. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Mr. Oyama. Next presenter is Mr. Kuni Hitoshi, Warpspace. Mr. Kuni, please.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you so much for Tsukuba City and Ibaraki Prefecture for giving us this terrific opportunity to make a presentation on behalf of Tsukuba City-based startup. My name is Hitoshi from Warpspace. Before getting into the details, let me ask you some of the questions. Does anyone here like space? Please raise your hand if you like space, like Gundam or whatever. Okay, no one likes space? Okay, same here. Okay, I'm not really a huge fan of space, honestly, but I'm more keen to think of how we can build better society by utilizing space-based technology. So let me introduce what we do. So we are Warpspace and based in Tsukuba City and founded in 2016, but we changed our business in 2020. So current business is actually 3 years old. And we do satellite communication service, not only for not for ground nodes, but we build communication network for space-based human assets such as like satellites. And then the question is, how could we build sustainable global society? While we are facing global warming, natural disasters, climate change. We are facing so many social issues, not only like Japanese or not only like ASEAN countries, but global scale. How could we face it? How could we fix it? Then one approach is Earth observation technology. This is something to visualize the Earth. And then there are two basically major types of sensors to monitor ground surface. One is just as same as camera. So just capture the sunlight reflection. So this is basically depending on sunlight existence. And the other is synthetic aperture radar. So this is also called active sensor because this emits microwave and also detect the reflection of from the ground surface. So we call it active. And then what advantage of synthetic aperture radar has is this is available all weather and daytime and nighttime. So this is basically available for all the time to monitor the ground surface. And looking at the application, this is just an example, but here. Okay, left hand, you can see forest fire by utilizing optical sensor from the space. or maybe like some of the nations in ASEAN maybe suffering from the pirates activities, but we can detect using radio frequency technology from the space. And also we can monitor flood or typhoon by utilizing the synthetic aperture radar technology, which I mentioned before. So basically, there are many technologies, but let me just explain just part of some of the available technologies in the market as of today. But there are many available applications. There is still some limitations caused by communication infrastructure lacking. Currently, people use radio frequency, and this mostly has three major issues. One is limited communication window. This is not available all the time. This has just communication window, just 10 minutes out of 90 minutes. So this means 80 minutes is out of communication. And then second is limited resource. Radio frequency is limited resource, so it's basically running out right now because there are many satellites in orbit. So people use many radio frequency or radio resources, so it's running out basically. And also, radio frequency is not capable of transmitting huge amount of data. So while technology for sensor is improving, the communication infrastructure is not capable of downlinking from satellite to ground. So those are these major issues caused by radio frequency. And here is where we come in. We build an optically connected inter-satellite network for LEO satellites. What does that mean? So most of the satellites now are orbiting LEO's lower Earth orbit. This is basically 400 kilometers to 1,000 kilometers, relatively lower. But we're going to put our data relay satellites in medium Earth orbit. We call it MEO, medium Earth orbit. It is about 2,000 kilometers. And we relay the data from the LEO satellites, then downlink to the ground station. So I often say, just a metaphor, but base station in orbit. So that's something we are building with various types of technology. And what we realized through this technology or services, real-time communication, and also high data throughput, and also high secure communication. Because the satellite data sometimes quite sensitive. For example, Ukraine war, there are many commercial operators who capture the data from the satellite, but those data are pretty much sensitive. So we have to transmit more securely. So that's something optical communication can help. So this is basically what we do. And I don't say details over here, but basically our target market is basically expanding for next decade. So it's good for us, of course. And our business model is something like communication career. So we charge, what can I say? Pay-per-use basis. So if you don't use, we don't pay. We don't charge you. If you use it, we charge based on how much you use. So it's just same as like smartphone. And, I think you make a contract that you use this amount of data, then you pay this amount of fee. So that's something almost same as here. And also mid to long term, we are kind of seeing the satellite communication is going to play a key role in fusion of terrestrial network and a non-terrestrial network. Terrestrial network is something like 5G or beyond 5G, like 6G. And this is going to be connected with satellite communications at some time, like 2030s. And as I said, we're going to do communications infrastructure in outer space. So I believe that we could be able to play a key role for the fusion of terrestrial network and non-terrestrial network. But I'm often asked, so what? What can we do utilizing these technologies? And what does the future we aim for look like? So this is the thing. It might be a bit difficult for you to imagine, but satellite data could be utilized for various types of applications on the ground. For example, we can monitor greenhouse gases emissions from satellite. This could be utilized for kind of reporting obligations for each enterprises. This is going to be mandatory. and also well-managed social infrastructures. Especially in Japan, we have issues that population is decreasing, but we have to monitor and maintain the existing infrastructure, such as like bridges, railway, those things. But by using like satellite imagery, it's going to be way more efficient and then less human resource and of course decreasing money as well. And also well-managed natural capital. For example, we can't see how much, what can I say, illegal forestry or illegal activities is not really detected as of today, but we will be able to detect those illegal activities in real time. And also we can build more disaster resilient societies by building like early warning systems. And so those side of things will be able to realize by utilizing space technologies. And it's running out of time, so I'm going to quit here. But what my point here is that I would like to build a community where people can talk about combination of different technologies. Space itself is not useful. We have to work with multi-sectors like yours, like ground-based IoTs or real estate. Any kind of ground-based industries could be a partner of space technology. So we are now globally expanding. We have a headquarters in the Tsukuba, but we have a branch in the Washington, D.C., as well as Germany. So thank you so much for listening. I'm happy to talk any kind of chat here, and my booth is right there. So thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Mr. Kuni. Thank you. Next, Mr. Yamauchi Yasuhiro from Yachiyo Engineering will make a presentation. Mr. Yamauchi, please.
Thank you so much for introducing me. My name is Yamauchi from Yachiyo Engineering Company. And then today, my presentation title is a Traffic Data Utilization System in the Republic of the Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast in Africa, not ASEAN city. And then before my main topics of the data utilization system, let me introduce our company profile first. Actually, our company is a general consulting firm in Japan. And then our colleague, the number of the staff is more than 1,000. And then majority of the annual turnover is from the domestic market, but not only domestic. A part of the one come from the overseas market. And then the market share of the country is, as mentioned here, 44% from Asia and 34% in Africa. And then sector market share in the transportation sector, urban development sector, electric power, and water resources, water supply, and so on, like this. And then actually, me, myself, is a transport engineer. That's why we just described only the 3 pillars, our business domain, transport infrastructure, urban community development, and then national land management. But as mentioned before, we can cover almost all infrastructure sectors, not only this. And then also we cover the cross-cutting items like ICT, project management, operation maintenance, environment, and so on. So now, just introduction of our experience in ASEAN region. For example, Vietnam, we have the experience of the study for the high-speed railway. And then for Cambodia, study environment-friendly smart community study. And the master plan, Battambang, Cambodia. Indonesia, for example, the disaster reconstruction planning in Sulawesi. And also the Jakarta-Bandar Highway Speedway. Storage system in Jakarta. And transport system in Surabaya. Also, we have the experience in Malaysia, second Penang Bridge, and then smart city platform planning in Kuala Lumpur, and then study integrated flood management also the high-speed railway as well in KL and Singapore. And then Philippine EV tricycle introduction study. And then citywide traffic control system for Davao City. So from now, from this slide, we introduce our main topics today about the data utilization system. So actually, this system is just a pilot stage under the technical cooperation title of the project for operationalization of urban master plan in Greater Abidjan, sponsored by JICA. Which consists of the three pillar categories. One is the establishment of monitoring committee of the urban master plan. And the second pillar is the enhancement for effective implementation of this plan management. And then third one is a review and update of current transport master plan. And then the pilot project now we are introducing is included in these third pillars. So this is just summary of the urban transport issues in Abidjan City. One is a chronic road congestion. The second point is a modal shift to public transport. Actually, no any public transportation system in Abidjan. And then third one is optimization of operation and maintenance of public transport and infrastructure. And fourth, data utilization for every planning of the transport sector. So this data utilization system is a solution to address the fourth point. And then it is an overall configuration framework of the data utilization system we are introducing now. This system itself is a very simple and typical, not so complicated. The available traffic data is first the road traffic, of course, from the roadside network camera, and the infrastructure data itself, and any kind of the public transportation data, also the parking data. But the available input data is not only limited this, so also that we can refer to any statics data from the some yearly book. So this is the major four function of our pilot project in Côte d'Ivoire. All the transport data now from the roadside network camera, and then transferred to the platform in the data center via a 4G mobile network provided by the private companies. And then we provide the major four function. One is a simple one, just a real-time traffic monitoring system. And the second one is road traffic data collection. Actually, second point, the data is automatically transferred from the image data to the actual transport data using some software. And then open statics data for sharing these data for public person. And also the emergency alert in case of the traffic congestion. Once traffic congestion happen at the targeted area, so automatically emergency alerts happen by the software automatically. So this is a detail of the map and our targeted area. Actually, the Abidjan is a mega city, but a compacted area. Actually, the Abidjan city is a very unique location. City itself is surrounded by the sea. It means it is very simple and easy to control the traffic condition into CBD areas. So now we have the plan to set the network camera at each arterial roads into exit to the CBD area. So we can monitor and check the condition 24 hours, 365 days. Such kind of traffic data we can monitor. And now the government has a plan to introduce the mass transit system soon. For example, the LRT system, they call the Metro, Abidjan Metro. And also the BRT, Bus Rapid Transit, also introduced soon. So once such of the mass transit system introduced, so using this kind of system, we can check and we can evaluate the impact of the introducing of such kinds of the mass transit system. So the overall schedule, this pilot project has just been started this year, around this summer. And then now the procurement stage. From the next month, we can start to set up the camera at the targeted area, targeted roads, and also the equipment at the data center. And hopefully within this year, the middle of the December, the operation will be started. And then actually, the early next year, the big events, African Nations Cup, will start. So this is a good chance to evaluate, to check the monitor function, this system. After that, we evaluate this system, and then the government and we decided to expand this system as a phase 2. So as mentioned before, the Abidjan government have the plan to introduce two kinds of the mass transit system. One is the Abidjan Metro. Construction has just started with this year, maybe 1 month or 2 months before, just started. And the Abidjan BRT is still planning, but hopefully it started soon. So once these two mass transit system introduced, so we can use this digitalization system and evaluate our impact. Okay, thank you so much for attention.
Thank you, Mr. Yamauchi. Thank you. So next, Mr. Tanaka Sumio from Zenmov will make a presentation. Mr. Tanaka, please.
Okay. Hello, this is Sumio Tanaka, President and CEO of Zenmov. I'd like to make a presentation today with the title, Transport Management System for Smart Mobility. With Zenmov, IT providers that develop IT solutions called SMOC that powers public transportation and shared mobility. These days, we also provide IT to the logistic areas. We are headquartered in Tokyo, and we have a subsidiary in the Philippines right now. We work globally. We have a project not only in Japan, but also in some other countries, such as Philippines and Brunei, and UAE, and Mozambique, and Canada. So our project area is expanding year by year. We have several themes to tackle with. One of them is this situation, congestions. We have a strong intention to help the solving all those issues with technologies. The other one is in this situation, imbalance of demand supply. This is the Philippine case. Many people is waiting, but bus doesn't come. On the other hand, a bacon car is waiting on the road. So this the imbalance of demand supply increase the number of the vehicle on the road, and this is one of the causes of the traffic congestions. So to deal with all those issues, we bring a discipline in public transportation by using IT called SMOC. As for SMOC, SMOC has lots of functionality. Mainly the SMOC consists of the two parts. One is fleet management side and operation management side. Fleet management functionality is also to have a functionality of device management, deal with many devices such as EV buses, diesel buses, self-driving car, and smart poles for the road safety, and drone, and e-bikes, and also the private owned car. And also we have lots of functionality for the operation management. So I pick up the three major features. Explain. Now we have three features. The first one is optimized scheduling. We have lots of the boarding data of buses, so that we can estimate the future demand. For example, tomorrow is the Friday, so that we can estimate how many people will utilize buses. So the system is automatically generate the best scheduling for the drivers. Second functionality is vehicle interval controls. In other words, headway systems. So even though we have good scheduling in public roads, the vehicle interval tend to be fluctuated. For example, some cases 1 minute interval, some cases 30-minute interval. This is not convenient for the passengers. So system automatically calculate the best scheduling, best interval between the car. And the system recommend each drivers you should drive faster, slower, and keep your speed. The third one is the performance monitoring. We visualize driver performances. So with using all those system, we conducted the project in the Philippines and also the Brunei. And also we also touch with the new cities, so-called smart cities. We are developing new transportation system, PRT. PRT enables, for example, single eco-friendly vehicles perform multiple roles. For example, in peak hours, we can assign lots of cars on the road. We can operate like a train. On the other hand, we can operate with reduced number of vehicles, and our use car can be like a taxi or the logistic car. This operation increases, this mechanism increases the efficiency of the transport operators, and also it brings the convenience to the passengers. So we have an ongoing project in Clark area, smart city in the Philippines, to demonstrate the PRT. We have reallocated 5 big buses in Clark International Airport, and we bring the passenger to the surrounding cities such as the NCC and the CFZ. And in each city, we operate interregional transportation by using totally 23 EV buses, 1 self-driving car, and 10 e-bikes, 4 smartphones, 1 drone. So whole transportation is managed by our IT, SMOC. So we have a strong intention to expand our system to many cities in ASEAN countries. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tanaka. Thank you. The next one is the last corporate presentation, and we're setting the PC for next presentation, so please wait a moment. Thank you. So now, Mr. Sakai Yoshiyuki from CYBERDYNE will make a presentation. Mr. Sakai, please.
Okay, so this is final talk in these meetings. So, okay, now we'll start. Today, I would like to explain about the cybernetic, innovative cybernetic systems for healthy future societies. And today, so I explain about this wonderful technologies, okay? So these technologies consist of these human side and technological side, robotics or AI and so on, with the business side and so on. Anyway, by developing these challenges, I would like to prepare some of the technology to support the human side and human societies. This will be a fifth industrial revolution challenge, I think. So the target field is covered in the biological fields and medical fields and life fields and health fields and city fields and so on. Okay. Anyway, so to promote these challenges, human side and cyber side and the physical side will fuse together. And today, one of the main topics is the medical and healthcare fields, and also some of the technologies to support the smart cities issues and so on. Okay, so this one is one of the representative achievements by using this one. Okay, so this is the world first cyborg. So only wearing this one, so humans will be a cyborg. Especially for the patient side, this technology can be used to improve or treat the patient's physical function by detecting such kind of very small bioelectrical signals, so we can analyze the brain activities and heart activities and muscle activity and so on. Anyway, by using these technologies, please watch here. So only a human's intention signals, this robotic system starts to work according to the human's intention signals. So the patients wish to move, then this system starts to work without the movements and so on. And by using these technologies, we can establish the cybernetics treatment method for the spinal cord injury patients or stroke patients or some of the progressive neuromuscular disease patients to create the healthy societies. And of course, we can treat the brain nerve systems from the bad situation to good situations. And this one is one of the very innovative results for the progressive neuromuscular diseases. By comparing the latest drugs, very expensive one, so only one injection is the almost 0.1 million US dollars and so on. Anyway, so by comparing these latest drugs, so our system has a very large improvements. And these technologies can be used by using a general medical insurance in Japan, and in German side also public insurance already used. And Asian side, so many countries now start to use our technologies. And here, now, almost 20 countries in the world, these technologies, medical treatment technology, by using such kind of world-first wearable cyber technologies now became platforms to treat the some diseases, okay? And so at that time, Asian area is a very important partner areas. And some diseases, for example, ham. This one is some virus are there in the South Asian areas or South Latin America areas. Even these conditions, our technology is now used to treat these diseases. And this one is the very important challenges to prevent the flail for the elderly persons. Okay, so these technologies only simple one, lumbar versions, okay? So by using these technologies, 7 times or 8 times usages. After that, this elderly person always uses the walkers. Even these conditions, these elderly person starts to walk very faster than the original state, okay? And in Kanagawa prefectures, so 80 elderly person was selected, and they have some of the problems in the walking. So only 2 times uses per week, totally 10 times. Walking speed improved almost 40%, and locomotion index increases almost twice. Okay. Anyway, so in daily implement processes, we can reduce the public social cost. Okay. And we could prepare the very innovative vital sensing system. By using this one, we can analyze, check the heart function and the brain activities or some movement function and so on. Only one charge, almost 2 weeks, this device is now always working, daytime and nighttime and so on. Okay, and this technologies, devices already applied to obtain the medical approvals in Japan. Anyway, in hospitals or homes and working areas and daily life, we can check the patients or normal humans' physiological functions. And these data are connected through the cloud systems and so on. And this one is another challenges by combining these cybernetic sensors and these mobilities. So we can check the riders' conditions. And this mobility also needs some batteries. So we have the excellent battery technologies, graphene batteries. And by using these technologies, we can make a very excellent battery systems. And these systems will be used for such kind of mobility systems or some small devices and so on. Okay, so performance is very excellent. So now we are looking for the partners to distribute these battery systems to the world. Okay, anyway, now we are now promoting to create the techno-peer support by developing these technologies. And so everything will be connected through the Cybernetics cloud. Thank you so much today. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Sakai. So this concludes the corporate presentations. Exhibition booths are set up for presenter companies. Please visit and take a look at the exhibits. And we will take a break here. The closing ceremony will take place at the same hall as before from 5:30 p.m. Please be seated by them.